Today we're going to compare the RX580 to the RX590. There is a separate video about the RX580 in the description down below. Now let's take a look at the RX590, which is one of the worst reviewed cards and not well accepted. Modifications that has happened, but first let's clean it up. There was a lot of dust. It was running hot when I first tried it. This is the original card. It's never been opened. I do like the heat transfer here to the back plate, which you usually don't see. So that's a nice design. And that's the original thermal paste. Thermal pads on the memory chips. And look at that. This is the factory application. Not great. And then you have contact to the board with these thermal pads. Nice. I like that. Here we have new thermal paste. I know people don't like to show their thermal paste application, but I did a full coverage here, corner to corner, just to make sure. Nice copper heatsink here. Clean fans, very good. And let's get it back together and see how it performs. Pulse, sapphire pulse. And also I like the vents here. Even though the plate is solid with the plastic cover, there are vents to get a little bit of air out. So let's see how it performs. So who wins this battle royale, 580 versus 590? I would say nobody wins, because they're kind of the same. And that's what I read after I bought it. When I bought the 590, I thought it was bigger, better, like 1060 versus 1070 or 1070 versus 1080. I didn't know that the 590 was just basically a relaunch of the 580 with a higher clock speed. And it does go faster, as we've shown. This will not go faster than 1400. This goes 1525 out of the box. I tried to overclock it a little bit and really didn't like it. This one does draw less power. It does run cooler, but typically it's more expensive. When these launched, they claimed that there was a 10% difference in power for a 25% price difference, which is why nobody liked the 590 to begin with. And even if you look up reviews on the 590, you won't find very many, because this was the popular card, the 580. Not this particular one, but all 580s in general. If you look up reviews on 580s, there's tons. Everybody loved it. It's a teensy bit faster than the 1060, and it was cheaper at the time. And if you look for 590s, you won't find much information on them. These were both the same price. Now this was 60 and this was 60. So technically, if they're the same price, you would take the 590 just because of that tiny little price difference. But some of you might say, well, I like this card better. It's bigger, beefier, looks cooler. So it's a matter of preference at that point. I personally did not notice a difference. outside of the benchmarks, which were not even that much. In the performance of the actual game, felt the same to me. So I just don't have the types of games, I guess, that would show you that little difference. But yeah, there's no winner. It's a good card, I guess, if you can find one. Good luck. I looked for others, and I only found a couple, and they were all going from $100 or even more, whereas the 580s are going in the $75 range at this point. So do your own research, but yeah, it's a tie.